The bulls and the bears are in a wild slap fest. The markets are moving in a wide range price action pattern. It looks a little bit like distribution. I think we still have correction ahead of us in the month of September, but we're actively trading these markets. This is the Stocks with Josh show. Again, thank you for hitting the like. I've made some predictions this week on Apple and Tesla, Amazon, as well as a couple other stocks, Eli Lilly. My predictions on Tesla have been accurate every single day this week, as well as Apple. It's very exciting, and I hope it's been helping you guys make some money. I gave an update this morning on my Tesla play. I'm going to dive briefly into Apple, Tesla, Eli Lilly, and Amazon. Again, if you haven't hit that like yet, do me a favor, hit the like. It helps the algorithm. Watch out for scammers in the comment section. They use my picture. They use my name. They try to get you guys to DM them on WhatsApp and Telegram. It's not me. You got to hit that subscribe and that YouTube all notification bell to get on board this successful Stocks with Josh train. We are moving on today. We're not focused on the success we had yesterday. We got to figure out how to make some money today and going into Monday, and that's what this video is about. All right, let me just do a quick market overview because I want us to have a macro view going into next week. What's exactly on our radar? What do we need to be watching out for? Well, this was a short trading week. Monday, of course, was a holiday. I told everybody we were going to be trading Monday on my Sunday video because I got disoriented with my vacation, but you guys know what's going on. I had so many helpful comments there to remind me that the markets were closed. But Tuesday, I had predicted we were going to get a little bounce, which we did, but then the S&P 500 fell for the next 3 days, largely pushed down by the Apple sell-off with the Apple Chinese FUD. The NASDAQ, though, fell for 4 straight sessions, and the Dow ticked up a little bit. And then yesterday, even though the markets were clearly trending down, and in some cases violently down, I came out and said, I'm buying the slingshot dip. I'm expecting some form of a reversal today, which we have seen. Now, if we go over to the S&P 500, we can take a quick look at what is working in the markets today. The morning started off with the heat map being pretty green. We saw that Apple was leading the way up, and it's still up right now. Google's up, Amazon's up. Of course, Tesla went up, but it pulled back. So Apple's pulled up about 4% from hitting that 173.54 low. We still have a gap to fill right here. I held on to my Apple options because they're doing pretty well. I'm going to watch it going into the close. As I said before, I believe that we're going to see some continued movement up, moving towards the September 15th Friday release of the iPhone 15. And it may, at that point, be a scenario where it's buy the rumor and sell the news. All right, let's talk about Tesla. Obviously, I've had the opportunity this week to nail the direction on Tesla every single trading day this week, including today. But as always, it doesn't really matter. We got to figure out where Tesla's going from here. Now, I gave a notice to the Discord group as well as the Moomoo chat group that I sold my Tesla calls. There's a couple reasons I want to share with you guys. One, it's getting harder to scalp Tesla because the IV on the options is getting more and more expensive. So now we need a larger and more distinct breakout, in my view, to make any money. But I want to take you guys into the charts and tell you how we're going to be trading Tesla going into the close as well as Monday morning. All right, looking at the Tesla chart, one of the things I identified early on at the beginning of the week is that we had a flag shape pattern going. These typically break to the upside. This is what caused me to enter in yesterday at around 246 because we had touched the bottom of the flag pattern and we were able to push that up and carry it back to the top of the range right around 256.50. Now we began to get an ugly candle. We pulled back pretty low, right under 250, I believe, and then we've begun to move back up. So we may see a breakout in Tesla over the channel, back test the channel, and then we may get that push up to 270. That's what I'm going to be watching for. I will take puts if we come down and break beneath the bottom of the flag shape. At the moment, I would say that Tesla's largely looking bullish for me. I'm going to largely prefer to trade some shares on it moving forward, and I'll let you guys know if I get back into some options. I would say anywhere around this 254 mark, a back test of that 254 is probably where I would choose to get into some options for another push up to 270. All right, one of the other stocks that's been doing very well, I brought it to everybody's attention, was Eli Lilly. I've been actually talking about this for the last month, pointing out that we've been rotating out of big tech and into healthcare and energy. ExxonMobil's another one, but I've been focusing my money on Eli Lilly, and I want to share a success story out of the Discord. Now, Kizzy B23 posted today that he's made $890. He's up 111% on his option play. He shared that with the Discord, which was just great to see. Congratulations, Kizzy. Now, if you don't know what the Discord is, I opened up the Discord together with the Stock Squad. That's Stockmo, Stock Up with Larry Jones, and Keenan Grace. You've got 4 big hitters in that Discord, sharing trade alerts as well as answering questions. I'm going to leave a link in the top pinned comment as well as the description of this video for you guys to join the Discord. I also want to point out that we're posting custom content there. Larry and I did a video in the last couple of days sharing our thoughts going forward on Hawaiian Electric. So it's a custom video, and I'm going to continue to provide you guys custom content in that Discord. So go over there and join it. You get all 4 of the core 4, the Stock Squad over there. Go check it out. Now let's get into the chart on Eli Lilly. All right, I want you guys to remember we've actually been tracking this a long time. I originally had predicted the breakout up to $517, which we hit, and then the move up to $565. And then I thought this could be a wall of resistance, but it turned into $565, which was resistance, turned into support. And here's the beautiful thing. When we got this one large healthy green candlestick here yesterday, that was a pretty good sign and a confirmation in my mind that we were going to move up to the $600 range. But there was still the chance that we would get a larger red wick engulfing candle today, which would push us back beneath the 565, and then we could begin this journey back lower. But we got this confirmation, a second large-bodied green candle, giving us a full 4% move up, $23 in total, and in my view, further confirming that we're going to move up to $600 roughly on Eli Lilly. We are riding Eli Lilly up until we turn around and ride it back down, but right now this is a winning play, and we're going to continue to trade it to the upside until we get what? This is your question for the day. What will I be looking for at the top of this chart that would indicate to me that the Eli Lilly party is over? Well, if you answered a tall wick candle, you are correct. We'll be looking for a rejection candle, and the last 2 candles we've got were nice candles with very tight little small wicks at the top. Those are beautiful continuation candles, and I'm expecting it to continue to go up. All right, I want to talk about Amazon, and I'm going to keep my thoughts brief on Amazon. Guys, I've been telling you that this has a future price of $146, but I want to give you a clue of what I see going on in the charts. People are going to ask me, okay, Josh, great, you warned us, you told us to get back in at support at 133, but we just didn't believe you, we didn't do it, and now it's skyrocketed back up, and it looks like it's taking off without us. Where could support or re-entry be now? Well, we got up above 136, and if you've listened to the past videos, you know that 133 and 136 were both areas of support and resistance. Now, we went above 136, we back tested 136, and I believe that we're going to continue to push higher. But if for some reason the markets get hairy and it gets a little bit of sell-off action, we could get a double touch on that support of 136, and that would be a place to add to your position. But I'll just tell you guys this, if we close this week out above 136 and we make a move up to 140 next Monday or Tuesday, I'm going to increase my prediction price to $150 on Amazon. Guys, I have explained the fundamentals to you. I have shown you the technicals. The fundamentals is that brick and mortar are on decline in the US because lawlessness is in an upswing. And so we're going with Amazon, which doesn't have to worry about that type of theft. And it's been safe to short the Walgreens and the Foot Lockers and the Nikes and the Targets. It's been safe to short all of those, and it's been safe at the moment to go long on Amazon. Let's just briefly take a quick look at that chart with your own eyes, just so you can see the path. All right, Amazon, you guys can see how well this 133 is held up, and you can also see how well this 136 has operated as a resistance and support line in the past and now in the future. The bottom line is, guys, we went above it. We came back and back tested 136, and I personally believe that we're going to continue to move up. And when we get to this 140 range, if we get a close, it'll move above it. It'll back test it. This is the 140. And if we get a close right here at 140, I will add to my position again. I'm going to continue to scale up as we move up because I believe that we're going to blow past my 146 target and ultimately hit 150 with some momentum. But guys, there's no guarantee on any of this. I'm simply sharing with you what I'm doing with my trades. I'm going to continue to share those trades over in the Discord. I also have not abandoned the Moo chat. I'm getting in there and letting you guys know what I'm doing. But at the end of the day, I'm just trying to make some money on my own in my own trading, and I'm trying to take a few minutes to share it with you guys so you can come along on my journey. I want to remind you guys that you need to grow in your knowledge. You need to grow in your understanding of the charts. Put in the time. Take some lessons. Do the research. Spend 10 minutes a day sharpening the blade. Just so you guys know, the old analogy of sharpening the blade is from the woodcutter. If you're trying to chop wood with a dull blade, it's twice as much work. So the woodcutter says at the beginning of each and every day when you go to cut some more wood, sharpen up the blade for just 10 minutes, and then you're going to slice through the wood way faster. And the analogy for you guys today, we need to be doing that by breaking apart and digesting Wall Street. You guys can do that simply by watching this page every day. I'm doing it for you. I'm sharing my wisdom with you. I'm sharing my understanding of the charts. I'm giving you little pop-up quizzes on candles and terminology. Doing it every day. Hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. At the tail end of this, I want to do a station break for the Moo investment app. If you need better trade tools, I personally use the Moo investment app because it's a zero cost to trade platform and they've got some of the best tools. If you're in the US, Australia, and Canada, it's available for you. In the US, there's an offer right now to receive up to 15 free stock, a cash bonus, and an extra share of Google or Apple, I believe. But click on the link to get the exact details for yourself. And if you get Moo, I have a free chat group on the app, which is a wonderful community. I've had the good fortune of finding great people to put into positions of leadership in these chat groups, which help me cultivate the right environment. Whenever you're dealing with me, you can always trust I'm going to find polite people, and I'm not going to allow the culture to get wacky or weird. We got to kick some people on occasion, but we're not worried about the numbers. We're paying attention to the quality and the experience. I just want to shout out Airtwan as well as Miss Mary, who do a great job over there maintaining that culture. Please throw a heart in the chat for them today. And I also want to bring to your attention the WEBULL app. Specifically, if you're in England and you're following me, the WEBULL app is now available in England. You can also find that link in the top pinned comment as well as the description of this video. Guys, I'm going to cut it off there. I originally intended to talk about Disney today, but I've given you guys so much content. I'm going to let you guys digest that. I'm going to turn around, shoot another video on Disney, and I'll probably release that tomorrow. Disney, what I'm doing with you guys with Disney is I have given this to you so far in advance, and I've covered it numerous times to help you think it through and get prepared. Well, here we are in the 80 range. We have a little bitty bounce, but we've got time on this trade. We have an accumulation period. They're still under negative selling pressure. We're very close to an ideal buy price. I still have long calls, short time frame put options on Disney right now, and that's how I'm going to continue to play it, as well as I'm accumulating over the period of the next 90 days. I'm accumulating more shares of Disney. I'm going to cover Disney more in the next video. Hope you guys look forward to that. As always, guys, take care, peace and blessings. We'll see you then.